Certainly when the cabin was built, nobody thought that this would become the site for major institutions. Now that the city has said, this is the gateway to downtown, this is a very primary, important site, for me as an architect, the question was, how do I capitalize the most on that site? How do I make the most of it? And in that scheme of things, the cabin is a problem because it blocks you completely, not completely, but it blocks you right in your face in a way. So, as an outsider, I asked myself, would the cabin and its users and the community lose anything if we picked the cabin up, which we know we can do carefully and responsibly, and move it to another park setting site with similar attributes? And my conclusion was, no, it would be fine, and nobody would know the difference after 1 year. Are there sites like it available that the cabin could be located at? Of course there are. The river is long, and the water is there, and the green belt is there. So I suggested they might consider that. I understand that there's been a fair amount of excitement about that, which is kind of interesting, because I would have expected the big stumbling blocks for us to be budget, should the city build a library? Instead of that, we're arguing about the cabin. So, I mean, in some ways, it's a distraction. But as an outsider, without all the emotions involved, I think it could be easily relocated without hurting it in any way. Maybe even improving it in the sense that it's in a pretty busy corner right there, right between two roads, and maybe in a more park-like setting, more deep into the park, it would actually have a more pastoral setting.